Yes, sir. You already know. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Labor Day. Happy Monday to all of you watching worldwide for another episode of Chapapa TV. How's it going out there? How's it going? Good evening, good evening. It's your host. It's your boy. It's Chapapa. And while it's not Labor Day here in Sao Paulo, Brazil, it is Labor Day in the States. So all you guys with your day off, hope you enjoyed. And it's going to be a very, very good stream. Very, very good stream. So without further ado, y'all know how it goes. Roll call. Drop your comment. Let me know who's here. Let me know who's watching and where you're watching from. As the live says, we are live from Sao Paulo, Brazil. About a good 18 minutes from Neoquímica Arena, aka Corinthians Arena, aka the arena of where the first ever football game will take place here in South America. Ain't that exciting? I don't think you I don't think you understand the magnitude of this. The first ever American football game taking place here in South America. Yeah, that deserves a round of applause on its own. But definitely, you already know I'm gonna be there. I have to be there, not only because it's 18 minutes, but this is history. For those of you guys who have the Instagram or seeing some of the shorts, I have been a part of that. And this week is gonna be a very, very, very special week because for the first time ever we have MedVets coming down. You guys know MedVets. You guys know Uncle Alan. MedVets coming down all the way from Dominican Republic. 31 veterans. You see Uncle Alan right here. 31 of them guys. It's gonna be the festivities this week is gonna be outrageous. And so shout out to MedVets, shout out to Uncle Alan, but man, it's gonna be a great week. Get to see Uncle Alan. He's gonna bring some veterans down. I'm gonna open up the city to these guys. It's gonna be great, man. Like I said, just the energy out here in Brazil is for this week especially is something else. Yesterday they had a flag tournament. I had the pleasure of being a part of that. So they had a flag tournament going on for the kids to go participate in the Pro Bowl in Orlando in February. And it's great, man. Hey, the sport's growing down here. Between the women's flag and the women's tackle league and the men's flag and the men's tackle league. Brazil, I know you guys seen on that international scale, hey, they get blown out a lot, but hey, they really love the game. You can't take the love of the game away from people. So shout out to Brazil. But MedVets is gonna be here in 2 days. Man, 31 vets. Al, you gotta hit me up because we have to talk about that steakhouse. We have to talk about that steakhouse. I tried to get a reservation. It was reservations are already out, so we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do this Thursday. But it's gonna be great, man. Veterans don't know how to act when we get together outside the country. So it's gonna be a good movie. Live from Sao Paulo. We're gonna see if we can do a live stream also. Have Uncle Alan come up on the channel, talk to you guys some more about what's going on for veteran care outside the country. Because you guys did the heavy lifting. All veterans, you did the heavy lifting, and you deserve the best quality of life that you can have after service. And most of the time that just comes from living outside the country. So something to think about. But make sure you guys are liking the video on your way in, on your way out. It's gonna be an interesting topic tonight. Very interesting topic. I know you guys see a lot what's going on in the news. Comments from players about, how they're feeling coming down to Brazil. We're all gonna get into that. I have to come up and say something about it because I don't like it. And rarely I comment on. I try to stay away from like media stuff. But it's like when you're listening to someone talk and you're like the nerve of people. Like, sir, you have some nerve. The nerve of folks, man. I'm telling you. But it's going to be a good good conversation. I would like to have you guys' thoughts. I would like to have you guys chime in. Especially any travelers on the channel, any travelers, any expats, any seasoned travelers. Whether you do your 6 months in, your 6 months out. I want to hear something. But other than that, it's Labor Day. It's about what? It's 9:45 here, 8:45 in the States. How you guys doing? I know some of you guys are probably still barbecuing. Some of you guys may be in bed for work. So, just kick back, relax. We're on Chop Up Our TV. It's going to be a nice little episode tonight. Q&As also. I'm questions and answers. I'll take some questions. I'll give you some answers. Anything you want to know, what there is to know about Brazil. I was in DR recently. I don't know if you guys saw. I was in DR in August. I was in the Dominican Republic. Taking care of some stuff up there. And man, do I tell you, I don't miss it. I do not miss the Dominican Republic for nothing. It almost felt like I wasn't even outside the States. Driving is still shit. Mentality is still off. Roads, forget about it. I was at my brother Jorge's house. Shout out to Jorge. Hospitality was through the roof. Came and got me from the airport, dropped me off at the airport, took me around, introduced to some other vets. I was staying out there in Santiago. Man, I couldn't wait to go. Like, what's funny? I remember the days where I was like, man, when I was living in the Dominican Republic, I remember the days where it was like, man, I can't wait to go back home. I can't wait to fly back to Santiago. And then now I was in Santiago. I was like, yeah, you know what? I can't wait to go back to Brazil. Ain't it crazy how times change? But that's what we say on the channel. So we say on TaylorMade Dreams, like, with that passport, happiness is wherever you decide to make it. I know a lot of people aren't like, retired like Russ or Uncle Alan or retired in general, but that laptop lifestyle, lots of people working remote jobs now. Now some countries are offering digital nomad visas, like 1 year, 2 years. I know Brazil offers it. I have a few friends here on the retirement visa. And update on my visa, actually, I wanted to share this with you guys. So as you guys know, I've gotten my visa here in 2022, right? Yeah, I got my visa in 2022. So this year I'm up for renewal. I'm going to Ulysses, what's up? Let me drop Let me send you the link real quick on WhatsApp. So I'm gonna renew my visa this year. The great part about it is I don't have to renew it for another 9 years, right? So after this year, my visa, guess what, guys? After December, my visa for living in Brazil becomes permanent. Thank you. But nah, man, that's huge. First of all, shout out to Mike. Shout out to my guy, Mike Becker, who made all of that possible for me. Veterans, if you're a veteran and you're already living abroad, it's super easy. Like too easy to get residency here in Brazil. Like I'll show you guys my card. What does residency here do for you in Brazil? Number one, you can open up a bank account, get utilities in your name. Two, and what really gave me the peace of mind, you guys know in some countries in South America, you're only allowed maximum 6 months a year. With this, I could stay as long as I want. I don't have to do the 6 months in, 6 months out. For me, that's a huge peace of mind for me. So to know that I don't have to update this I'm not gonna have to update this for another 9 years, and it's only every 9 years or so because I have to update my picture because I'm not 60. If I was 60 and above, then I wouldn't have to do anything. But no more having to renew. In 4 years, I could how did Mike word it? In 4 years, I can take the naturalization test, right? So I could become a naturalized Brazilian. What does that mean? Oh well, Papa, you took the test for naturalization in Brazil. You can get a passport. Get yourself a Brazilian passport. After that, become 2 passport poppy. I'm telling ya, there's ways to do this. Start by your consultation. Hit me up online, hit me up on the Instagram, on the email, everything's in the bio on the channel. But there are ways to doing this. There are ways for success as an expat. Whatever country you're in. You guys were here when I got this 2 years ago, right? Temporary. That's temporary. By December, it's going to say permanent. Permanent. 4 years, I could take the exam and naturalize. I could vote. I think Mike said I can run for just nothing with, I can't be a judge. That's about it. But I could vote. I could get a passport. I don't plan on voting, but that passport definitely helped. That peace of mind definitely helps. To be here in Brazil, right? 18 minutes from Neoquímica Arena for the first ever NFL game in South America. Coming through, 31 veterans coming through courtesy of MedVets. And first super chat of the night. Thank you, Brooklyn Tall. Thank you. I appreciate it. He says, good evening. Good evening, bro. How you doing? How you get so many years visa? I can only get 2 years at a time. Just had my second renewal. So Brooklyn Tall, let me know if you're a veteran. Let me know if you're a veteran. Because, us in some countries where they require us to have a visa, we have visa by way of retirement. All right, so you are a veteran. Just had your second renewal. let me know if you have Mike Becker's contact. Where do you live at here in Brazil? Do you live in Sao Paulo? Because I'm going for my second renewal right now. You live in Rio. Okay. You may have to do a consultation with Mike. Mike is the one that helped me with everything. But and this is why I love Mike. That's my bro from the down under. He literally just put me in a group chat for a whole team of people who are taking care of my case. So his wife is working on it. So I'll read to you his message exactly on what he said on it. Yeah, she says, so I asked if I'm able to update my picture. That's the back of my car, right? She says, yep, it's going to be permanent in their terminado residency. And I go, I won't have to renew it. She says, unfortunately, because you're not 60, you'll need to renew it every 9 years just to update your photo. But in 4 years, you can apply for citizenship if you want. So I don't know if you have any help, Brooklyn Toll, on how you're applying it or how it goes in Rio. I didn't do none of the process in Rio. The only thing I did in Rio was I got my CPF in Rio when I first arrived in Brazil. But that was about it. But I would hit up Mike, talk to him, and then see what's going on. What are your options? Especially if you just renewed, I would see what's going on. That would be important. All right, so we had a few more guests joining tonight. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Happy Labor Day evening. I hope you guys all enjoyed your day off, got to relax, eat some good food, have some good drinks, smoke, whatever it is you do, because I know the quality of life there stateside is hectic, it's stressful, and you know, even to just like get a breather for a second. I hope you guys are doing well, but I gotta get at you guys a little. Like, you know, what's with all the fear mongering going on in the States, coming from Americans especially, and that's what the topic of the show is going to be. But Brooklyn Talk, thank you again for the super chat. I appreciate you. So, like I said, this will be a Q&A, right, with some conversation. So you guys can ask me anything about Brazil living, Brazil standards, moving here, how to do stuff. But at the same time, I want you guys to talk to me about why is it that Americans in the States treat every other country as if it's like, I don't know, hell on earth, hell itself. Some of you guys may know what I'm talking about, right? Like, if some of you guys are travelers and you travel a lot, you're that one family member that travels a lot, and you always have the friends and family like, oh, hey, why are you going over here? It's dangerous, or this and that, or why are you going so far? Why don't you just go to somewhere like Nebraska or Vegas or Cali? Or I've gotten that from friends, I've gotten that from family on why I rather do things outside the country. And everything gets thrown at you. Like, if you guys recall a few years ago when you know, a few people were dying on the resorts in the Dominican Republic a few years ago, like well before COVID. And people were like, oh, you gotta go to the Dominican Republic, they're killing people over there. They have alcohol, they have the poisoning, so and so died, blah blah blah, this and that. Meanwhile, most of the deaths came from natural causes, right? People were literally having heart attacks or traveling with health issues. But whenever the news puts something out, they only put out a portion, right? They only put out like a kindling, and then they leave it up to your imagination to spread the wildfire. And it's sad because it's sad, and I find it hypocritical because in the same breath, those folks that are like, don't outside the country, it's dangerous, you can't do this, you can't do that. In that same breath, those folks are going to Mexico to get their teeth done. They're going to Colombia to get their teeth done. They're going to all these other countries in Latin America to do health checkups, get treated for cancer, have surgeries, get prescriptions. Because it's cheaper, more affordable. Healthcare is more affordable outside the States. You could literally save yourself $15,000 just by crossing the border to go do a surgery in Mexico that your insurance won't cover, or your insurance will only pay a portion. Think about this. A surgery that will cost maybe 15 to 20K in the States, you could pay maybe 3 to 4,000 in Mexico, in Colombia. What you're gonna say? These countries don't have great doctors? What would Dre tell you from Love Crossing Borders? Where these countries are listed at number one in the world in terms of healthcare, affordable healthcare. Some healthcare is free. Like in most countries, some of the healthcare is free. Like here in Brazil, they have a program called SUS, right? Where if I were sick right now, something happened, I could walk myself into a hospital. I'd have to wait a while because it's free, but I could get seen by a doctor and not have to pay. But nah, it's too scary. It's too scary to get on a plane. It's too scary to be in a country where you don't know the language. Chapapa, man, I can't. I'm just born and raised Florida, born and raised New York. The States is the States. There's English, there's policemen, there's law, there's my family. I get that. I get it 100%. Guys are scared, closed-minded. But don't try to spoil it for everyone else. That's my issue. When people try to spoil things for everyone else just because they can't enjoy it. You ever had that? I'm sure everybody has had that, at some point in their life where, you want to do something, you want to try something out, and you got that negative Nancy is like, hey, nah, I heard this or I heard that. You've heard, but have you experienced? Nah, but I got my friend who got this cousin who has this co-worker who knows somebody that went. Come on. We gotta cut this shit. As Americans, we have to cut this shit because y'all only complain, y'all only scared when it's convenient. And I got the clip. I have clips. I'm gonna show some clips. Yeah, but let's get to some comments. I want y'all to drop some comments and talk to me and let me know how y'all feel about this. Ulysses Traveler, make sure y'all go check out his YouTube channel. Also, Americans are closed-minded, even the ones that travel. I know some Americans that have lived abroad and have gone to a bunch of countries and still don't learn anything about the country or the culture. Amen. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what's one thing that grinds my gears that I don't understand? And I'm gonna get us some expats for this. There are expats who have lived in countries longer than I have and can't even say a full sentence in that native country. And that's sad. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like as American travelers or expats, people go to these countries expecting the country to cater to them. Like, I'm an English speaker. You have to speak English to accommodate me. You have to speak English because I'm here now. And that's crazy to me, bro. Like, I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't go to a country without knowing at least one or two words, bro, or be able to form a sentence for myself. That's dangerous. That's stupid. It may be the military side of me, but I can't go anywhere without knowing what's going on around me or understanding what's going on around me, especially if I'm there for a certain amount of time. Not even paranoia, but just being smart, aware. Because I'm pretty sure subconsciously, when you guys are back home, you're picking up on conversations, you're picking up on things going around you, whether you're at the supermarket or a restaurant or a bar. Because in the United States, we live in a society of active shooters. Am I lying? I don't think I'm lying. But first point that's gotten me upset a little, and I've been seeing a lot of comments on Instagram about this, but you guys know we have an NFL game coming to Brazil in a few days. Hyped? Your boy is hyped? Yes, sir. You know I'm going to be there. Definitely going to be there. Definitely going to be there. Eagles, Packers, Friday night, Sao Paulo, Brazil. If y'all can see this view right now, I wish I could show y'all this view. Has some comments from a few players from the Eagles team. And what gets me, guys, this is what gets me, right? Haven't seen nothing from the Packers. Nothing from the Packers, which is kind of making me want to cheer for them a little. Kind of make me want to cheer for the Packers. Why? Because they're keeping their mouths shut. And they're not throwing stones in glass houses. What do I mean by that? We have A.J. Brown, right? Great wide receiver on the Philadelphia Eagles. Living and playing in Philadelphia. Talking about he's scared of Brazil. I'm going to stay in my room because they gave me a whole bunch of do's and don'ts of things that I normally do back home that I can't do there. Can anybody see what would be my issue with that? Ulysses, you've lived in Sao Paulo. You've lived around Brazil. You've moved around Brazil a lot. I'm going to play the clip for you guys. And anyone who's traveled or anyone who's lived in Brazil or whatever is visited, I want you guys to let me know what you think. Let's get to some more comments. Example, in Medellin, I've seen Americans act arrogant with the locals. Yeah. Seen it in Mexico and many countries. Unfortunately, the hood travelers that used to go to Miami are traveling and make us look bad. Yeah, bro. Bro, it's up to the point where I've had a lot of reasons for going radio silence on YouTube. And that's just because you just don't know, like, who's getting on the plane these days. I'd rather protect where I live first than help 40 people who I don't know what their lifestyle's like or their background's like before I promote a place to 40 people. I did that in Santiago when I was living in Santiago, and I saw how Santiago turned out. Me personally, I don't want to do that to Brazil. Ulysses, I sent you the link, right? I'm going to drop the link right here for anybody that wants to come up and talk to me about it. You could debate, you can agree. All I ask is you show your face. And keep it brief. Debate me on this. Answer my question. Why do people leave the States to go somewhere to act arrogant, ignorant, go back home, and tag team with the fear mongers? Now, are they people who have played them games and won stupid prizes? People who've never been inside an airport? There's plenty of those on the internet. Oof. Did you hear about the van of 12 school kids? They got their heads cut off because they ain't pay no. The parents didn't pay no tax to the cartels or the gangs or all this nonsense. But ask yourself why more people are leaving the States to go to these so-called dangerous countries. These shitholes. Western Union Poppy, I see you backstage. Just need you to show your face because I have no clue who you are. I don't get. And we know it happens. Oh man, yeah, the technology isn't great over there. Infrastructure isn't great. The locals, what do they eat? What do they eat? They eat. They're savages. They eat humans. They're just this and that. Man, child, you live in Brazil. You're going to Brazil, bro. Brazil's too far. Oh shit, that's Ulysses. Internet's trash. Might be in Brazil. Might be in I think you're still in DR, right? Internet's trash. Get your internet going, and then we'll figure that out. But really, guys, is it fair? Is it fair to talk about other places when our schools are now doing active shooter drills? Is it fair to say, oh man, they said I can't walk down the street with my phone? So when people are getting robbed and shot in broad daylight, professionals Players. I don't think it's fair. But like I said, I have one clip for you guys that I want you guys to tell me what you think. First, let me pause the música. And share the screen. Like I said, I dropped the link for you guys. You guys can debate me on this. Why are Americans so perfect at fear mongering for things they have no clue about? All right, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Brown of the Philadelphia Eagles.
We had a meeting yesterday, and it's like a whole bunch of don't do's, and so I'm just trying to go down there, win a football game, and come back home. That's the best I can put it. No, it shouldn't be tough to do. You know, we're professionals. This isn't my first game, but it is my first game out of the country. So you just gotta put all that into a factor and just try to navigate through that the best way you can. And ultimately, you know, what we down there to do. We're down there to win a football game.
What were you told not to do?
We're not down there to see the city, do all this other stuff. This is not a vacation. This is it's a football game. That's
What were you told not to do?
a lot. Honestly, things that we would normally do here, even simple as just walking down the street with your phone in your hand and stuff like that, like, which is kind of crazy. So,
all right. K-Mac, thank you. K-Mac says you cannot walk down the street with your phone on in Brazil. I would say depends where you are. Right? Now, I'm not saying, hey, come down to Brazil and walk in every single neighborhood with your phone out to see what happens. We do not play dumb games here to win stupid prizes. No. However, in Rio, I know that shit don't work. You don't walk down the street with your phone in your hand in Rio. Motorcycles, bicycle guys will snatch that right up out your hands. Sao Paulo, depends where you are. But at the same time, are you going to be in these type of places? Now, everybody's different. Me personally, I have walked down streets in Sao Paulo on the phone, texting, FaceTime, conversation, scrolling, GPS, whatever. Because for me, it comes down to a few things. Being aware of my surroundings, what neighborhood I'm in, understanding the language, and for emphasis, what neighborhood I'm in. There are things that I could do in Sao Paulo that I can't do in Rio. If anybody else cares to comment, let me know if I'm wrong. Brooklyn Tall, if you're still here, if you care to comment, let me know if I'm wrong. Anybody that's lived in Rio, visited there, and have come to Sao Paulo, tell me the difference and be honest. What's the difference for you? Because me, myself, having lived in both places, there are things that I have done in Sao Paulo that I wouldn't do or try in Rio. Right? But you're not going to tell me that it's the same in the States. Especially in New York. Especially in New York. Now, With all the shit going on in New York now, come on, you're gonna tell me people aren't getting robbed? People aren't getting held up? Folks are getting held up in New York. Off the mopeds, off the motorcycles, folks are getting held up. I'm pretty sure if we could look online, we'd find lots of robberies. Daylight, afternoon, nighttime. So come on, AJ Brown, like, you're an intelligent guy, but really? In Philadelphia? Let's pull up some stats, please. And here we go with some stats. Stats. Here we go. Mapping Philadelphia's gun violence crisis. To date, there have been 183 homicides in 2024, a 37% decrease from 2023. Round of applause for the 37% drop. Round of applause. That's great. That's great. However, 183 homicides in 2024 in Philadelphia. Let's look at this map, guys. Look at this map. 591 non-fatal and 165 fatal. As of August 30th, 2024. $591 plus 165. 756 people shot before we've gotten to the 9th month of the year. In Philadelphia alone. And this ain't no satire website, guys. Y'all can see this right here. And I'm not mad at the players for their comments, but I'm like disappointed because when people speak of Brazil, mainly Sao Paulo, yeah, K-Mac, that's my point. Like, people are talking like none of this stuff is going on in the States or can't happen worldwide. Like, oh, they said we can't do this. We can't do that. People get held up here. Thank you, Brooklyn Tall. It can be a bad habit. For those who don't know, Brooklyn Tall lives in Rio. Veteran. He says, I got a bad habit of walking with my phone in my hand, which I do every day just for about the last 3 years, but I haven't had the unfortunate opportunity of being run up on. Because you are probably doing it in places where you're like, all right, I know I can be fine around here doing it. Bad habit, yes. Don't get used to doing it everywhere else. But 3 years, guys, he's been doing it. And I'm pretty sure he sticks out like a gringo. Not on purpose, but I'm sure if you walk past him, did a double take, maybe a triple take, you'd be like, huh, Brooklyn Tall isn't Brazilian. And K-Mac, that's what I'm trying to say. People in the States are being held up. People in the States are dying over boar's head meat. You can't even have a sandwich anymore. Quality of life is bad. Inflation is bad. Crime is bad. But we're going to point the finger elsewhere? We can't do that. We can't do that. Make it make sense. And I agree 1,000%. The immigrants that are coming here plays a big part in the crime also. What state are you in, K-Mac? I agree that 1,000% because last time I was in New York, it felt like a Grand Theft Auto game. I kid you not. Ricky, what's going on? Man, you just missed me trying to figure out why folks who haven't gotten on a plane, folks who haven't been inside an airport, folks who could live in the weirdest, roughest part anywhere in the States, enjoy pointing the finger at other countries. Like, don't go there. It's rough. It's violent. It's bad. It's scary. Just like our friend AJ Brown just did. Oh, yeah, stuff I could normally do in the States. They said I can't do in Brazil. But meanwhile, look at our friendly little map here, guys. This is a map that I pulled off Google. To date, these are how many shootings there have been. And we just hit the 9th month of the year. To date, in Philadelphia alone, showing locations for 751 shooting victims. 5 victims not shown due to missing locations. And you're talking about, I'm going to go to Brazil just to play football and stay in my room. Bro, I'm just saying you're missing a lot. And anybody that feels that way, whatever country you're going, whether it's Colombia, y'all go to the Dominican Republic and y'all go on the resorts, y'all stay on the resorts, y'all missing some good food off the resorts. Some better beaches also. Anybody that go to Colombia and y'all stay in a little square Medellin, hey, y'all missing the best parts of the country. Y'all can't tell me that you're scared of a foreign country and then fly back to a place where folks are getting shot up in a supermarket. Or just like the other day in New York. The other day in New York where a little girl got snatched up in front of a store. It might have been a store or a market. Little girl got snatched up, raped. Cops chasing a guy. The guy crashed into another car and dies. This was literally last Friday. Last Friday in New York. But we're going to point the finger and be scared at other countries. Rio is known for being the most dangerous place. Ulysses, you've lived in both Sao Paulo and Rio. Tell me, would you do things in Rio that you do in Sao Paulo? And vice versa. Try to get your internet settled so you could get up here and talk to us. So K-Max says, I don't understand why you would go to Brazil to watch football. Football is no big thing there. Brazilians do not care about football. They're into soccer. Soccer is football. And K-Mac, I'm sorry, but you are highly, highly, highly misinformed on saying that Brazilians do not care about soccer. Highly misinformed. I have a few videos on the channel from just their Super Bowl watch parties alone. I'll do you one better. The internet at the stadium sucks for me, like my service. Otherwise, I would have done a live stream from there. But I'll save a whole bunch of videos. I'll put up a whole bunch of shorts. And you tell me if Brazilians don't care about football. They rented out a whole park. Parque Villa Lobos. Just for a watch party. And they're bringing out 58 Super Bowl rings and a Vince Lombardi trophy and a 40-yard dash and a QB challenge. And they're going to bring all that stuff down just for Brazilians who do not care about the sport of football. Yesterday, the NFL just had a flag tournament here. Invited cities from all around Brazil, kids, to play an elimination tournament. The winners get to go to Orlando for the Pro Bowl to play flag in Orlando. But Brazilians don't care. That is not what I was talking about. I was talking about the U.S. football, NFL. They do not care about that. They're not going to see no United States. Who's not going? Who's not going? Bro, the day the tickets came out online, on queue, there were 150,000 people alone just in the city of Sao Paulo, online on queue, trying to get tickets. That's not counting the rest of the country. How are you saying the Brazilians do not care about football? If they didn't care, there wouldn't be a market for it here. The NFL would not be here. Don't you think the NFL would be somewhere else? Trust me, they care. I'm in this shit firsthand. I'm meeting representatives from the NFL firsthand. Brazilians care. They care about American football. Bro, there's leagues here. There's NFL football is only played in the United States, not worldwide. I've been waiting for this. I need some crowd cheers. Cause y'all know what time it is on the show. The time Chopper Pod gets to prove people wrong. So let's go to this real quick. I'm gonna go to my friendly friend right here, YouTube. Right, and you guys, everybody at home could do this too, right? Everyone at home could join in and do this too. Thank you, Said TV. Said TV says it's millions of Brazilians that have lived in America and gone to college in the USA. They care about football. Bro, Said TV, I'm not even talking about those who gone to the States or live there. The ones who haven't even been on a plane here love football. K-Mac, I'm going to need you to turn on a TV or get on social media if you're going to say NFL football is not worldwide. NFL has played in Mexico. They have played in Germany. They play in London. Come on, K-Mac. I know they got social media and internet out there in Illinois. Come on, K-Mac. Don't do that. Don't do that. But anywho, this is me going on YouTube now to show you guys that the NFL doesn't care. I mean, that Brazilians do not care about football. So this is one of the many channels that just so happen to stream football games. Right? So let's go to the channel right here. And these are teams all over Brazil in pads, on the field, in helmets. I don't think y'all hear me though. Y'all must think I'm bullshitting. Chopper Pa, you bullshitting it. That's fake Chopper. That's AI, Chopper Pa. Chopper Pa, that's AI. That ain't Brazilians. Chopper Pa, the announcer ain't speaking Portuguese, Chopper Pa. Chapapa, you bullshitting. There ain't no football in Brazil. They don't care about. They don't care about football in Brazil, Chapapa. Come on. This is Sao Paulo Football League. Sao Paulo American football. Brazilian American football. There's no football in Brazil.
Calgary had their two.
But Brazil just sent a national team to Canada 2 months ago to go play. But there's no football in Brazil. Justin Jefferson in Brazil, in Rio, surrounded by, holy shit, Brazilian football players playing American football. Holy shit. But nah. I got one more for ya. Let's see if homie put it on his YouTube channel. Yes. Let's see. Where he at with it? It's episode 1. Jalen Ramsey. Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. All right. West Union Poppy is here. I want y'all to see y'all boy about 70 pounds ago. Look at your boy chop up. Wait. Hold up. Rewind. Remix. Who that? Y'all know who that is. That's Jalen Ramsey. Pro Bowl corner. Super Bowl champion. Straight up dog. What's going on in this video right here? We got Chapapa right here. We got Pro Bowl corner, Super Bowl champion, Jalen Ramsey right here. Where do I live, people? I live in Brazil. Jalen Ramsey came down to Brazil, to Sao Paulo, by himself. No NFL, no security. Him and his boys, by himself, to do a camp for 300 football players that are living here in Sao Paulo. Let me know if I improve you wrong yet, K-Mac. Let me know. Drop a super chat if I proved you wrong. If you can be decent enough to admit that I'm proving you wrong, drop a super chat in front of everybody. K-Mac, let's roll the tape. Hey, Brazil. This is Brazil. This is Jalen Ramsey in Brazil. But football don't exist here. Roll the tape. Part 1, Brazil.
Ball one? Yeah, of course. You played him. Did he? Okay.
Bora. Thank y'all for having me out, man. And we're gonna have a good time today. We're gonna run around.
Muito obrigado a todos que vieram.
We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Vamos se divertir pra
My
caramba.
dog Brian.
We're gonna play some football.
Vamos jogar pouco de futebol.
Y'all have a lot of energy.
Galera, então vamos se animar. Todo mundo se está com bastante energia.
Nah, Ricky, they gonna say this video's AI.
How you say turn up?
Turn up. Yeah. Fiquem animados.
Fiquem
animados. Fiquem.
Fiquem animados.
The Portuguese is shit, but you know, man.
Come on.
Brazil.
Brazil on 3. 1, 2, 3. Oof.
They gonna say this is AI.
On time out.
Yo, you missed it. So,
She do this and then that.
de novo. Fazer de novo. So here in
This.
Brazil, it's like that.
There we go, like Cali. It's like Cali.
Hello, bro.
Well, hello. It's like Cali. That's what they do in Cali. I'm gonna teach y'all some releases. This Tyreek Hill right here.
He came out here. He wild out on dogs a little. I ain't
He
gonna
wasn't
front.
ready for that.
He out here marking people. Let's see. Terrible.
Come on.
Wait. K-Mac. Don't do that. Não faz isso. Não faz isso comigo, K-Mac. That's just one small area of Brazil. Come on, brother. Don't do that. We're on the internet. We are live on YouTube. We're on the internet. Don't do that. And I'm not going to have you bring Uncle Allen into this and have folks thinking Uncle Allen's an idiot. Don't do that. Don't do that. Have you been to Brazil, K-Mac? This is a prime example of what I'm talking about on this live stream. People get on the internet, y'all open up your keyboard, and we just spout whatever comes to mind. Ulysses, are you reading this? Am I bugging?
Nah, Sao Paulo's like one of the biggest cities in Latin America, man.
Sao
Paulo is not no small area, man. It's huge.
Bro, he said this is just one small area of Brazil. Even if it was one small area of Brazil, you have an NFL superstar coming to this one small area of Brazil. I know what it is, y'all. K-Mac don't want to drop that super chat. He don't want to admit he wrong. It's all right, K-Mac. It's all right, K-Mac. But don't bring Uncle Allen into this, because Uncle Allen gonna have you standing there looking by yourself. By yourself. If you're gonna come out here spouting nonsense that Brazilians don't care about football. Sao Paulo's a small city. Come on. Yeah, come on. Not even the weed will do that. Not even the weed will have you talking like that, spouting nonsense. Getting on the internet spouting nonsense. What's good, Ulysses? What's going on with you?
What's the population of Sao Paulo? What is it, like 15 million or something like that? It's a big city.
Nah, more than that. I think maybe around 26.
26, damn. Yeah, it's a huge city, man. It's huge.
Huge city.
Man, so how was that NFL player like? Was he cool, or because he seems kind of like arrogant when you see him in interviews and stuff like that? Was
Who,
like,
Jalen?
Yeah, was he like down to earth?
Nah. He was real cool. Not arrogant, real cool, humble, friendly. You know, definitely like took time to like talk to like players, kids, you know, adults, moms.
Yeah, that's pretty dope that he went to Brazil to go do that. So
Yeah,
it's
bro. By himself, no media, nothing, bro. Just him, his boys, his vlog, and that was it, bro. Come on,
yeah,
and guys gonna say this is AI. Come on, man. Yeah, yeah. What people like K Mac gonna say? K Mac just name dropping now. First he say American football don't exist in Sao Paulo. I show him Brazilians playing American football. Then he gonna say the NFL don't care about Sao Paulo. I showed him Justin Jefferson in Rio. I showed him here Chapapa TV 70 pounds ago with Jalen Ramsey here in Sao Paulo. This is like a eight where this happened right now, bro. It's like an 18-minute walk from my house over there in Parque São Jorge, the Corinthians Arena. Come on, man. Come on.
wow. How did y'all get him to go over there to Sao Paulo, anyways? 'Cause
Bro,
that's pretty.
I don't even know. That was all Chris. Shout out to Chris. She's the president of the CBFA. That was all her, bro. She just hit me up like, hey, I need you tomorrow. Are you doing anything? Jalen Ramsey is going to be here. I'm like, shit. Even if I was doing something, I'm there. I'm like, yo, I'm there.
That's dope, man. That's dope that you got an NFL player to go over there. That's good, man. That's good.
Nah, bro. Come on.
Because all you see over there is mostly soccer, but it's kind of good to see like the NFL like taking a foothold in that country in Brazil. Brazil's such a big place, man. Yeah, but I also saw the interview that you were showing like earlier. I saw like a week ago. I was like, I mean, Brazil is dangerous, but I think he was just like overhyping it. Like I just like I just think it came from a place of arrogance on his part. He's never been to the country, so. And Philadelphia is a dangerous place too. Hella dangerous.
Alan, I'm gonna send you the link to your WhatsApp. K Mac, I'm still waiting. Still waiting, K Mac. If I've proved you wrong, you gotta drop a super chat. Thank you, Ricky. Every country has crime. Every country has crime. You just gotta know where to hang out and where not to be. Right? Ulysses is a seasoned traveler, been in Colombia, been in DR. Tell me, where would you go and not go?
Man, you know what? I don't want to contradict myself because when I was in Rio, I went to the favela funk parties. I probably shouldn't like recommend people to go to that, but I've gone to places where like locals don't or like foreigners don't go to. Like I've been to like the parties and soccer parties actually. When I was in Medellin a few months ago, they're showing like the South American Cup, so they had like the big screen on the barrios. So I was there, and I was like the only foreigner there. Usually, I would never tell people to go do that, but I was invited by the locals. So I've been around places where like foreigners shouldn't go, but I'm always around somebody that's from the area, and they're with me, escorting me. So my perspective is different from other people, but I just think people should definitely stay away from the barrios, and especially you're gonna go like see a girl on Tinder or something like that. That's when bad things happen. Or any country in the world, you shouldn't be going to like no bad neighborhoods unless you know the locals very well and you think that you could trust them. But I think what gets a lot of foreigners in trouble is the mindset of like just like thinking with their head down here, not the one upstairs, and so they go to
Mm-hmm.
these neighborhoods sometimes with these women and they get into some trouble. So I think just use common sense, guys. Man, you feel like if it's dangerous, don't go to the area. So.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of these guys who've been burned in the wrong way, what was their motivation or what has put them in that situation to
Thinking
get
with their
burned?
head down here, not the one upstairs.
Yeah.
It's pretty much it. Let's just be honest. Like,
But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me introduce the man himself. The man himself, the current champion of veterans abroad in the Dominican Republic and Thailand. Y'all call him Mr. MedVet. I call him Uncle Allen. Give it up, Uncle Allen of MedVet.
What up, Free? What up, baby?
What up, Uncle Allen? How you doing?
Hey, man, I am in such a fantastic mood. We're getting ready to bring 31 disabled veterans to San Pablo Friday for the game. Nobody in the world, not DAV, not VFW, is bringing veterans over there like this little clinic MedVet is doing Friday. And I'm excited. We are on the bounds of history. You understand? And it's just, I'm just tickled pink. Look, we got the new MedVet hat with the they ain't us inside. We got the Brazilian jersey.
Hey, I need
the Brazilian jersey for the game. Free, we ready, baby. We ready. And anybody on there talking crazy like K-Mac that football is not important in Brazil, the NFL don't waste money putting shit like this together if it ain't important. It's just that simple, right? 9 times out of 10, people like K-Mac are hating. You understand? Instead of them getting up and coming and to participate, they hate. We're bringing 31 disabled veterans. We're going to be down there in San Paulo. You know where we're staying at. We're going to do a live interview, a live show, and we want the world to know that, yes, we are here.
Amen. Yeah, heard it from the man himself. 31 disabled vets coming to Sao Paulo just for the NFL game. And that's something. Alan, let us know how you've been, how the clinic's been. I've seen the clinic's been rolling, clinics on fire. What news you got to share with the folks on YouTube? Because
Free, you've been with me on this. You've been with me on this ride since what? 2019, 2020. It's about that time. We started the clinic out with trash in the front yard, and we had to remodel everything. Now I got 5 clinics, 3 in the DR, 1 in Thailand, and 1 be ready in Colombia, in Medellin, Colombia. The clinic is free. We taking 31 veterans to see the game, and the only thing they got to pay for is their souvenirs. Holla at me. Holla at me, Free. The only thing they got to pay for, the only thing they got to pay for is their souvenirs. That's it. So when you get clowns on there that talk that crazy stuff, football ain't important. When you get clowns on there that said, we don't care about veterans, they are foolish. Only thing the veterans got to do is pay for their souvenirs. That's it, Free. That's it. The hotel, they ain't got to pay for that. Food, airfare to and from. Because when we leave San Pablo, you know we're going down to Copacabana Beach. You know we're gonna go down there and see we're gonna go down there and see if all them damn stream bikinis is what they say it is, if all them bodies is what they is. Free, we going down there in Brazil to turn it out and to let everybody know that veterans is doing that. We are about that. And of course, you know I'm that dude. All right, I'm that dude. Okay, it's just that simple. I'm that dude, and our clinics and make it this thing so beautiful. Let me tell you something else too exciting. You didn't put me on here now. I'm going crazy. Free. We are proud sponsors of the Washington Commanders. You understand that?
Say that one more time.
We are proud sponsors of the Washington Commanders. In other words, the Washington Commander has given me a suite that I can bring 10 veterans to the game. They do advertising about the clinic. We got on-field passes so that when the football players are playing the game, actual game, we can be on field with our everybody seen it on TV. You had to pass it. Free. We are the NFL. You understand? We started off with trash in the front yard, and now we are the NFL. I'm gonna bring you some t-shirts. I'm gonna bring you a hat like this. I'm gonna bring you an umbrella. You tell everybody Uncle Allen is here and Uncle Allen is the man. You let them know that, Free. And our clinics are part of the NFL. In the 104-year history of the NFL, no clinic, third-party clinic, because that's what we are, no third-party clinic has ever been part of the National Football League. We are the first.
Man.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. It's just simply amazing. I'm excited about it. I'm excited that we're taking these veterans to Brazil, and they will be talking about us. The game that Veteran First and the stuff will be appearing is the Washington Commander versus the Cowboys. God damn, ain't that the game of the week? Ain't that the game of the week?
That's
The
the game of the
Commander
week.
versus the Cowboy. That's a nationally televised football game. And who they gonna be talking about?
MedVets.
Who they gonna be talking about? Huh?
MedVets.
Who they gonna be talking about? They're gonna be talking about this clinic that you've been supporting us from day one. They're gonna talk about this clinic that take care of disabled veterans, and they don't just give them medicine, but they taking them to the football game in damn Brazil. We just came back from Colombia. You know we was in Colombia, Free. Look at that.
The brand partnership of Veterans First and Washington Commander. We have champagne here. And now our CEO, he will signature the
They're gonna
contract.
say this is AI.
Hey, look, man.
This ain't real. That ain't Allen signing.
I don't know who else it is. I don't know who else it is.
Nah, come on, man. Come on.
Come on, Free.
Listen, I know
Free.
you guys remember.
You know what I'm saying?
I know you guys remember when Allen was on the channel telling guys to come down. Maybe had like what, 2, 3 guys telling guys bring their patches right there. The clinic right there across the street from Clínica Brugal in Puerto Plata. Come on, now look at this. Look at that manifestation.
Look at it, Free.
That manifestation.
You remember some of these guys on here? They remember. I even had some of these folks on here. They start hating on me. I don't know why, because I never done anything to anybody, but they just start hating on me and start saying that we wasn't real and we didn't care about veterans. When all you got to do is go on our Instagram and see all the many places and many things that we've done for the veterans that are part of us. And I can't thank you enough for just being there for us, because putting these clinics together ain't easy. Taking care of these veterans ain't easy, because each veteran has a different story, right? And we're complicated, but we've been blessed to be able, Free, to take 31 veterans, and all they got to do is have t-shirt money.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Let me address this troll real quick, because because this is what I like about the internet. Because people think that I don't have free time, Uncle Allen, Ulysses. They don't think I don't have free time. You see, in the Army they call this fuck games. I like to pride myself in calling myself the Michael Jordan of fuck games. I am the Michael Jordan of fuck games. Women will tell you, guys will tell you, friends will tell you, family will tell you. So this guy, in the beginning of the show, before you came on, he was like, Midnight Groove, he'll tell you, the NFL don't care, he ain't going down there, I'm like, man, don't bring Uncle Allen into this, having him lined up with the idiots. Don't bring us into this. So
you see what that clown K-Mac is saying. Allen is taking advantage of veterans. How am I taking advantage of veterans?
But this is the transition. It went from Allen will back me up to put Allen on the show to now Allen's taking advantage of veterans to K-Mac, congratulations. You have officially been banned from the Chapapa TV YouTube channel.
Yes, yes, yes. Because he's talking like he talking like a crazy fool. Hey, K-Mac, I mean Chopper Pie, I got my office manager here. She's here. So I'm going outside. I'm going outside to see if she can come in and talk for a quick minute. Hold one second, okay? Hold 1 second.
Man, come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all know who y'all talking to, man. I got time. I got time to be petty. I got time to bring up the facts. Don't fuck around now. They don't know. They don't know. At least you was here from the beginning when this guy's spouting his nonsense.
I thought you knew him. I thought it was your friend or something like that.
The way he was talking, I thought he knew him too.
Hey, Free.
Yeah.
This is our office manager. She's coming to San Pablo with the veterans.
Hi, hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing great, and you?
Good, good, good. You're live on YouTube right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, didn't know. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's all right. So
I'm sorry.
how are you feeling for this big Brazil trip coming up in 2 days? Coming to Sao Paulo. Is it your first time in Sao Paulo, Brazil?
Yes, it's gonna be my first time. Yes, we are very, very excited. Some of the veterans never been there, and some of the staff. So for us, it's a whole new experience. So we're excited. Hmm.
Oh, now I'm excited for you guys. You see, before Alan told me it was 21, and then that number went up by 10, so now it's 31. It's like,
That is correct. 31 people. Yes.
yeah. So you guys are gonna need your own section at the stadium.
I know. I know. So you're gonna be there too?
Yeah, I live here.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I'm here right now. So without traffic, I live about 18 minutes from the stadium.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So we will see each other maybe Thursday because we arrive Wednesday but late night. So we're gonna see each other on Thursday.
Okay. Um, if Thursday works, I'm trying. I was talking to Alan. I'm trying to introduce Alan to Brazilian buffets, right?
Okay.
So I try to make the reservation for this one restaurant that just won the award for best restaurant in Sao Paulo, and they were like
Okay.
reservations for this Thursday were gone since last week. So what I'm gonna do,
Okay.
because Uncle Alan is I have so much love for him. You guys let me know a time offline. I'm gonna go there early, get the reservation. Like, hey, I need a.
Can we do that also for dinner? Because we already make some reservations for excursions during the day, but during the nighttime we don't have nothing to do. Can we do that for dinner?
Yeah, it'll be for dinner. It'll be for
Perfect.
dinner.
Awesome.
But I don't know if some guys are like, want to go watch the first game and stuff because it'll be for dinner. It'll be late. It'll probably be like 8 or 9.
Okay.
So, but
Yeah, it don't matter because we're gonna arrive a little late from our first excursion. So I'm gonna give them some time so they can go to their room, change, take a shower, and then we meet each other again to go for dinner. So it don't matter.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
perfect. So I'll go there like maybe an hour and a half before
Okay.
the reservation
Perfect.
in for 30 something
Mm-hmm.
people, and
Yes. Perfect. Sounds
just
good.
bring their appetites. Do not eat a lot that day. Do not eat a
Okay.
lot Thursday.
Okay.
Bring their
Okay.
appetite, and it's gonna be a great outing. And then on Friday, what section are you? What time do you guys plan on heading to the stadium on Friday?
Well, I think the game start like at 9, so
Mhm.
I don't know how close our hotel is from the stadium, but we're planning to leave more or less at 8, so we can be there with enough time to organize everybody.
Now, I would leave before.
Okay, perfect.
I would leave
So
before.
we also gonna meet over there at the game.
So
Mhm.
they actually open the gates at 5.
Oh, whoa! So
They
you
open it.
you you recommending us to be there like 6?
Yeah, Like getting
Gotcha.
there
I will
6.
arrange with a tour lady and our transportation so we can leave the hotel at 6.
Mhm. Well, you guys are driving. That's the issue because the traffic
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have
traffic
a bus. Yes, we're renting a
traffic is going
bus.
to be insane.
Mm-hmm. You are
And
correct. We can leave at 8 because of the traffic, so we gotta leave at 6. You are correct.
let me see exactly where you guys are staying. Uh,
Perfect. We will leave the hotel at 6. Yes,
and
because we only have Thursday and Friday in Sao Paulo. Then we go to Rio de Janeiro for some couple days.
okay, all right, perfect. So you guys are staying at this hotel.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
is it there's 3 of them that comes up for me. Do you know which one it is? There's Avenida Paulista, there's Ibirapuera, there's Jardim Europa. Either way, they're all in opposite directions of the stadium.
Okay. You
And
you are talking about hotel names?
no, the hotel you're staying at.
Yes, it's like Naciones Unidas by Melia, something like that. Naciones Unidas.
Okay, I just clicked the link Alan sent me.
Yes,
Um,
it's like Naciones Unidas. Yes, something like that.
okay. So either way, all the ones that are coming up for me in Sao Paulo, there's 3. They're all like the opposite way. And
Okay.
another thing you guys didn't know that Saturday is Brazilian Independence Day.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna
Yes.
be more traffic on top of normally because everybody's gonna be driving to go out to the city, out the beach.
Yes, we're
So
going out of the city. We're going to Rio de Janeiro that day.
on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So but Friday, people will leave on Friday. So if you can, and you guys are taking a bus, I would have, yeah, I would say leave by like 5:30. 5:30.
Friday for the game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I can schedule that with our excursion tour lady. No problem.
Yeah, because you guys want to give yourself time for like the traffic, the errors, people leaving in and
Mm-hmm.
out because
Organize everybody because I know it's going to be a huge line. So yeah, you are right. Can you
because
get my phone?
traffic in Sao Paulo on like in the evenings is rush hour is no joke. No joke.
Perfect.
So definitely do that. But yeah, Alan has my number. Coordinate that with me. Um, tell all the vets to set up like their Apple Pays, their Samsung
Yes, we
Pays.
already did that.
All
Mm-hmm.
right, cool. And then
Perfect.
you don't have to leave with like their passport. They can just have like regular ID.
Yes.
They don't
Mm-hmm.
have
We
to
already
leave
told them that.
with all their cards, and they'll be good. But they're definitely gonna enjoy themselves. But just
Yeah, I
Thursday,
know they are very, very excited. They really are. So it's gonna
yeah,
be crazy.
just Thursday. Don't eat a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be great. Looking forward to seeing you guys.
Looking forward to see you too and meet you very soon. So it was a pleasure. Bye.
Bye. It was a pleasure.
Bye.
All right, free. Because they won't believe me. I got my office manager came down here and told him, hey, as Ric Flair would say, woo!
About to get some styling, profiling, son of a guns, wheel stealing. Oh, they
I'm
don't know.
telling
They
you,
don't.
free man. Excuse me, I was eating while she was talking, but this is profound because when you see those other service organizations on TV, they don't show us. They don't show us at all. But here is a veteran, a black veteran, a black disabled veteran that's been able to put together an outstanding staff that can bring these 31 wounded warriors, black wounded warriors, minority wounded warriors, LGBTQ wounded warriors to a football game that's the first football game in the history of South America. It makes you speechless. It really, really does. It makes you speechless.
Yep. Yeah, it's something big you put together, Alan. I'm very proud of you.
Hey, man.
And I know everybody that's been on the channel watching from the beginning is very proud. Also, I want you to share your thoughts. Like, I know you've seen the AJ Brown comments and comments from other people stateside. What are your thoughts on people trying to fear monger other Americans into going to countries like Brazil, or like AJ Brown's like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay in my room because they said we can't do this, we can't do that. Meanwhile, look at all the shit you got going on in the States.
It's the ignorance of them. That's all it is. It's ignorance. You know how it is in the States, especially for us. You can't even walk down the street without somebody pulling us over. Want to put their frustrations out on us. You know what I mean? For those folks who hate, who say that going over to Brazil, there's crime and stuff. There's crime everywhere. You're not going to go. I mean, if you're the type of person that you like to hang out in the barrio, you're going to get what you get, right? But the average person going over to Brazil, they ain't trying to hang out in no barrio. They trying to be in a nice area where they can have a nice, good time. They can meet some nice friends. That's what they're trying to do. All the other foolishness, if you play in foolishness, you're going to end up being a foolish. So I say to them, quit being childish. Quit acting stupid. Quit being ignorant. All right? Because life ain't like that. We are loved all over the world. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, it's us they love.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in our own country, they hate us. But once we get across them waters, it is us that they love. When we go to the football game tomorrow, guess who they're going to be looking at? They're going to be looking at us. They're going to want to be in our party. They want to come and give us a hug and everything else. So those folks who say that, grow up. Just grow up. I didn't see what that gentleman said, but
he said it's going to be about how many in total? About 40.
Altogether, it'll be about 40 people, to include the staff, because my staff is coming with us.
That's nice. That's nice.
And imagine the Dominican people. You've been to the DR.
Right.
They can't go nowhere. They got to get a visa if they want to go anywhere.
Right.
But I'm able to take my staff and have them experience something they never would have thought of experience in their lifetime. A lifetime memory, Free. They can leave the island and they're going to Brazil and they're gonna be in the atmosphere of all that stuff. It's priceless. It's priceless. And all they got to do is have souvenir money.
Yeah, they're gonna want to spend, because when they see the stores down here, they be like
yes,
I got this.
Yes, they're gonna want to spend. But they can't say the boss took us and the hotel was whack. Oh no, they can't say that. You know what I mean? Because we got everybody, and all the folks that we bring, they got their own room, so it ain't nobody sharing no room. This ain't the barracks. You feel me? This ain't the barracks. So they all my people, all my veterans, they got their own room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just excited about it, Free. And I'm glad you're there, because you can help tell the story. Right? Because ain't nobody gonna believe me. Or they gonna come up with that foolishness. This is AI generated, all that old crazy talk. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just glad you're just there. I'm glad you're there to share this experience with us. Right.
I'm glad to be a witness, man. You're gonna love Brazil. I love Brazil up to the point I visited the first time, and it's kept me here 2 years and counting.
I wish I could go there on vacation time, but this trip, we got to make sure, we play a mom and pop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure I'm gonna be able to enjoy a little bit, but I'm coming the next time without the class. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But I know these veterans, and include myself, we're going to enjoy what little bit of time there that we are. And, it's just free. We coming. That's all. I'm excited. Free, where you want me to be? We're coming, We're coming to watch the game live,
Amen.
That's what we're doing. We're coming.
That's
Do you know
just-
what that does to a veteran's mental health? You understand what that do to them? To be, when we was in the service, football games was our relaxer. The football games was our relaxers. When Super Bowl came on and we was deployed or we was overseas, they gave us a day off so we can watch the game. Right? The football, American football, is what relaxes us. Right? I just try to carry that same tradition. And another thing, damn, Free, you just got me just dropping all these nuggets. We are going, me and 3 other veterans from each, we get 1 veteran from each clinic, is going to the 2020 Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans, February 9th. We going there. Free, you hear me? Free. We are going to the Super Bowl in New Orleans, February the 9th is the Super Bowl, but we'll be there that Thursday. We'll be there for 4 days. We'll be there from the 9th we'll be there. The game is on the 9th, and we're going to be there on that Thursday. We leave the 11th. All right. We're going to be at the tailgate party. We're going to be at the alumni party. We're staying in the Aloft Hotel. Free. Nobody dreamed that Uncle Allen would be able to do things like this for a veterans clinic, because no other clinic do it. Period. They don't do the things that I do for our veterans. But we're going to the Super Bowl. I waited almost 50. I'm 65. I'm 65, and I think I started watching football maybe when I was 9 or 10. Right? But every year I watch the Super Bowl. This year, I get to be at the Super Bowl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Priceless. The 3 veterans that we select, they don't have to watch it on TV no more. They can be there. And I'm hoping Chris Brown will be the halftime show, but I don't know. But
Nah, it's New Orleans. It gotta be Lil Wayne. It can't be nobody else.
Yeah, Lil Wayne and Big Frida and all them, right?
Yeah.
And Juvenile and Manny Fresh, I think that's his name, right?
Yeah, it gotta be the New Orleans rap.
But you know what? We gonna be there. MedVet Veteran First, we gonna be there. We gonna be there, right? And we're gonna be streaming live because we don't want folks to be talking about that AI bullshit. But those are the things that folks like you and all the veterans who came to my clinics and received treatment has allowed me to give back. You understand? Allow me to give back. Allow me to be able to put some of these veterans in a position that is life-changing, right? Because at the end of the day, it's all about our mental health. It's what can a clinic do to make my life a little bit better? I can't solve all the disabilities we go through, but I can try to make it a little bit better. And if I can take you to a football game, if I can take you to a baseball game, if I can take you to the river in the DR, if I can take you horseback riding, if I can take you dune buggy riding, I'm going to do it, because it's going to make you better. Because if it makes you better, it's going to make me better, because I got the same disability that most of them that go into the clinic has.
Right.
I have the same thing. You know what I mean? And so we focus hard on, what can we do to keep you from staring out the window? Because when you start staring out the window, 1 or 2 things going to happen. You're either going to have a solution to your problem, or you're going to raise the window and fly out. There's only thing that happen when you start staring at the window, when you start looking out the window. Think about that. As a veteran, you've been to war. Maybe you came home, you lost your girl, you lost all your possessions. depending on what type of job you got, you don't know how to put together a resume, so it's hard for you to find employment. Depending on what type of injuries you got, you can't go to school because you can't get your thoughts together. You're losing it. You're losing it. You're losing it. You know what I'm saying? And I say, hey, come to the DR. We got a clinic that's all in one, and our main mission is to keep you from staring out the window. And if I can keep you from staring out the window, you know, I think I've done my mission. Going to Brazil for those 31 veterans that we have keeps them from staring out the window.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it does. That's the importance of all this right here. You know what I'm saying? So those haters out there who hate on me, that don't know me, don't know my heart, you know what I'm saying? As my auntie would say, kiss my black ass. Right? That's what she would say, you know, because we doing things. You've been here this whole journey that I've been on with these clinics and stuff like that. You seen us come from nothing. I kind of like to say we came from roaches to mansion. And anybody that understand that. You know, we came from roaches and now we in mansions and we going to the Super Bowl, baby. We going to the Super Bowl. I mean, I can't, as a veteran, you know what that means. Because you know the Super Bowl was the stress reliever. You know, when you're out in the deployment, they put up the damn TV, they put the tent up and everything just to watch the Super Bowl. It don't change. And we're able to go to the Super Bowl. Not only are we able to go to Super Bowl, we're able to go to this game in Brazil, and we're also in partnership with the Washington Commanders. You feel me? Amazing, free. It's amazing. So shameless plug. Any veterans in the United States and you tired of going through that BS, get you a flight on Sprint, Spirit, JetBlue, Delta, or American Airlines. Come to Puerto Plata, San Domingo. Let us know. We'll pick you up at the airport, and we got you 6. Mm-hmm. We got you 6. All right. Mm-hmm. You don't have to go through that stress in the United States if you don't want to. If you got your finances together, coming to the DR, coming to Thailand, and even going to Brazil, if you got all that stuff together, it's life-changing. It is seriously life-changing. You know, mm-hmm. you know the love when you get here. You know it. So I would tell you, come on, don't be afraid. If you're scared, buy a dog. All right. But come over here and make your life better, you know, because those challenges that we got at home. Oh, my ex, I don't want to leave my ex, or the kids, all that. Quit making excuses, because now they got this cell phone that we got, and you can call, WhatsApp, and talk to me anytime you want to. You can come on there and drop your panties and show your ass and show you all that. When I was in the service, I had to lick stamps. I had to walk around with a pocket full of quarters trying to find a payphone booth so I can call home and tell my girl to send me a Polaroid picture that took 7 to 10 days for me to get. You ain't got to do that no more, right? You ain't got to stress over a woman that don't care about you. You ain't got to do that. Come someplace where they love you, right? And then it's also good that you got someplace where if you get sick, you ain't got to worry about your health. You being taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Win-win situation. Beautiful beaches. Some of the most amazing women you would ever see in your life. You know what I mean? Amazing people, amazing friends. That's what you need. That helps cure the anxiety that we go through. That helps cure the depression. Most important of all, it keeps us from staring out the window. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's what it does. Okay? So I don't want to preach no more free. I'm talking and stuff like that. You got me on here. I'm excited. I got to make sure that I bring you a couple of t-shirts, man. We got some That Ain't Us t-shirts. We got Nobody Does It Better t-shirts. We got umbrellas. We got hats. We got an online of sportswear for all the clinics. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna bring you a few things, but most important of all, thanks for the love. That is priceless. The love is priceless. The support you've given me over the years is priceless. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And all the folks here that support you on your channel, that have heard me talk through over the years, I appreciate y'all taking care of Free, supporting him, and continue to support him, because this man has your best interest at heart. Everybody on YouTube that got a channel ain't got your best interest at heart. But Free, Shopify TV has your best interest at heart. That's all I can say. That's I'm shit, man. God damn it. I'm in the NFL, baby. You hear me? I'm in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? We going to the Super Bowl. We going to the Brazil and watch the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers play.
Talk your talk.
We gonna be around all them San Pablo honeys. Woo! What? What? Huh? You know they gonna be giving us love. You know that. Y'all American veterans. What? Yes, you know they gonna be giving us love. Don't hate, fans. Don't hate. Don't hate. Get your ticket. Get your passport. You know me. Get your passport. Get your ticket and come over there. Don't hate on us. Don't hate us because all the Brazilian honeys gonna be on us. Don't hate. Get your passport. Get your ticket and get on over here. But don't hate. Cause we gonna be loving them up, love it, because they're gonna be on us, right? And when we go to the Copacabana Beach, we ain't watching it on no video. We gonna be there live and in color. And trust me, the weather may not be as hot as it should be, because I understand it's winter over there now, or getting ready to be winter. But you know what? When you got black veterans coming, everybody stop. Everybody stop and want to know. Everybody want to stop. They want to know these are real war heroes. They understand that, and they give you the love that you need.
We got Joao. He's a Brazilian watcher. He doesn't understand what we're talking about, but he said, I completely agree.
That's my man. That's my man, bro.
He said, question, you got to pick your player.
Pele.
Okay.
Pele. Hands down. He the one. Hands down. Ain't no argument with that. You know, Pele put soccer on the map for the world to notice.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
You know, Maradona was good, right? He was good. He played for Argentina. He was good, but he ain't no Pele. He ain't that. He ain't that dude. You know what I'm saying? But he was good. And they won a couple of World Cups. But Pele, he put the world on fire. Then he came to New Jersey and played for New Jersey for a little bit too. But he's my man. He's my man.
That's good. That's good. Let me know what day you want to try to set up the in-person live stream. You know, since you leave
Free.
Saturday.
We get there. As Anna said, we get there Wednesday and early Thursday morning. So, I'll keep you posted as we go. But it probably be that evening, Thursday evening
after dinner,
because Friday is game time. So it probably be that evening.
So
we sit
Thursday,
down. You can come.
Thursday before dinner or after?
After, probably after dinner.
Okay.
Yeah. That way, we ain't got to rush. We can sit there. I mean, because I'm gonna have veterans. We're gonna have all the veterans there. I'm sure you want to meet them. They want to meet you because you're a celebrity too. You understand? And they gonna want to come on the show and they want to tell you about their experience being with us and stuff like that. So then you're gonna have the people standing by looking, and it's our time. It's our time for the world to see that these beautiful black soldiers are experiencing something that all veterans should experience. All veterans should experience. If it was up to me, the NFL should have a game where it's just for veterans. You ain't no veterans, you can't even come up in there. You know what I'm saying? And it could be done. It could be done. Where a game just for veterans. If you ain't no veteran, You can't come up and you can't come to the game. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So it can be done. All they got to do is do it. Don't matter what team that play. The whole point is that you in the NFL did for you, and you ain't got to pay. It's a game where you don't have to pay. You know, your pay is showing that ID card to get through the gate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's when I talk to the folks at the Washington Commanders, they always ask me, well, what can we do? What can we do to help you? I said, that's one of the things you can do. Have a game just for veterans. You know, and their admission is their ID card. You know, they can sit wherever they want to sit. Ain't no first come, first serve. You sit wherever you want to sit. You know what I'm saying? That's their admission. And if they had that, the stadium will be packed. It would be packed. You know what I mean? It don't cost the NFL nothing to put together something. It don't cost none of the NFL football team nothing to put together something like that. All it takes is desire, right? Like anything else in life, it takes the desire to want to do it, the desire to want to be the best. You know, it's easy for them to say thank you for your service. That's easy. That's thank you for your service. You know, stop all that bullshit. You want to thank me for my service? Give me a Ford Silverado, a Chevrolet Silverado, or a Ford F-150. Donate that to me because it's a tax write-off to them, right? I believe that if you've been to combat, all you got to do is show your paper that you've been, and they give you a Ford F-150 or a Chevrolet Silverado. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't coming off like that, then stop that thank you for your service bullshit. Because the guy the other day went out to Arlington Cemetery and made a mockery out of everything. You feel me? So, but I digress. Let's talk about something that's important. What you doing for the veterans, what you doing for the people on this channel is priceless. You know, you can come on your channel, you can talk about things, and folks, you help keep people out the window. I salute you.
Salute you too, Uncle Allen. See you soon.
All right, baby.
Have a safe flight, and then once you touch down, it's on.
Hey, you tell them, you tell the ladies in San Pablo we coming. We coming. You tell them we coming. You tell them. We coming. You know how it was that we come out the field, whether you was in Graftonville, Hornsville, or whether you was in Iraq. When you came in, when you came in, you let them motherfuckers know we coming. We coming. You know what I'm saying? And we coming to San Pablo. We gonna be cool. We ain't gonna be there acting wild, walling, because we all 50. Some of us got canes and stuff like that. But we like Prince. We got a pocket full of crickets and we ready to roar. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you tell them they coming. Say them African-American heroes is coming. You know? Yes. And what they say in that song? What did R. Kelly say? I'm a flirt. Don't bring your girl up in here because I'm a flirt. So, you know, that's our theme song. Don't bring your girl around me because I'm a flirt. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, don't bring your girl around us when we hit Thursday night. Don't have your girl around us. Cause we hollering, we screaming like goddamn bald eagles. We gonna be on them. You know what I'm saying? Cause we a flirt. Hit me with that song. Hit me with that song, Free. I'm a flirt.
I can't. Copyright.
Oh, okay. But you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're talking about.
That's our theme song. You know, when Dion come out, he have a theme song. That's our theme song. When we hit San Pablo Wednesday, early Thursday morning, we flirt. We a flirt. Free, I'm gone, baby. I gotta get out of here, man. It's 10:32. I got people here wanting to call and talk to me. I don't know what they want, but you know what I'm saying. Thank you for giving me a chance to come on your show. Thank you for allowing me to be me. But most important of all, thank you for keeping so many of us veterans from looking out the window. I appreciate you, bro. Love
I
you.
appreciate you, Alan. One more thing, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Have your tour guide hit me up because I want to try to coordinate Thursday with them better, and then having two people on it would be better than one.
Okay. So look, yeah, well, I got all your WhatsApp information. So I have Miss Anna hit you up tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so we can coordinate that. Okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
Because, you know, uh, some of these excursions we got, I think we still got room on the bus or something like that. I think we got like a 50 passenger bus or something like that. So, it might be some veterans that, want to ride with the real cowboys. Okay. So, if you got any veteran friends out there, tell them to stop by and holler at us and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Ain't no love better than veterans love. You
Yes,
know what I
sir.
mean? So let them know we here, and we here. So I have her hit you up so you can coordinate what we need to get coordinated, and we'll take it from there. All right.
Perfect. Ladies
All
and
right, little
gentlemen,
bro.
Uncle Alan. Ladies.
All right.
We'll catch you later. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Hilarious. Bro, like if you guys would go on the channel and like see the girl from the clinic from like 2019, 2020, when I was still in Santiago, and hit me up like, hey, Free, I got this clinic that I've taken over in Puerto Plata because it was just one clinic before it shut down and he took it over. And he ain't even have to ask. I was just like, hey, you can come on the channel as many times as you need. We'll promote it until guys start coming down, and it'll snowball until you don't even need me anymore. Obviously, he got the commanders. He don't even need me anymore, man. So happy for Alan, man. And like he said, bro, you got 31 veterans coming down to Brazil. You got Dominicans coming down to Brazil for the first time. And we have plenty of Americans still fear mongering. Like, come on, man, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Tell us. So we got to wrap this live stream up because it's past my bedtime. But tell us a little bit about your experience here in Brazil compared to living in the States.
Man, I think Brazil has like a very welcoming culture. Like I can't tell you how many people I met in that country, women and men, that don't even really know me, and like they be like, oh, stay over here, like you can stay at my house, like stay over here, like women and men. So I think like Brazilians, no matter what part of the country you're at or what city or state, are very welcoming people, man. Like a lot of love. Like compared to like some countries that I've been to, like it's day and night difference. Like Brazilians, like especially you get away from like Rio or Sao Paulo, like they're really excited to meet foreigners, and like you could just tell by the way they're looking at you, they're really excited. So I think the love that I've gotten in Brazil is like nothing come close to like no other country that I've been to in the world. Out of 30 different countries that I've visited, will ever come close to Brazil. Like I stayed 6 months, and my only regret is like I couldn't stay longer. I just, my time ran out, so I had to leave. And sometimes I look back at it, and I'm just like, man, I should just stay illegally for another 2 or 3 months because I'm just here in DR, and I went to Colombia. It's cool, but at the same time, just looking back, I'm like, damn, I had so much like fun. Like I just everything overall was better, like in Brazil. And I'm not saying like the places over here ain't good, but like that fits my style. Like everybody's different, right? But for me personally, I just like the Brazilian culture, and I just really. But in a few months, I could go back, so I will say that Brazil's
Yeah,
definitely a must.
it's a warmer culture. Like I tell when I first got here, I told people like to compare all the Latin American countries. I would say Brazil is the most open in all of Latin America. Like
Yeah,
just
for sure. Very, very welcoming.
like personality wise, culture wise, not caring wise, like going against the waves, like most open culture in Latin America.
Yeah, for sure.
Most open. So that's something like when when players make these type of comments and it blow up on internet, like that wasn't the first time you had Josh Jacobs say like, "Oh, you know, you can't wear green in Brazil because of the gangs." I'm like, what nonsense? Where's your sources, bro? He later on came out to apologize, but I'm like, you got AJ Brown doing the same thing, and I want to show one more clip to like so. I don't know if you guys have heard, but the 49ers rookie got shot Saturday in daylight. As you can see, it's the sun is still out, broad daylight. He got shot in an attempted robbery. Rookie. Thank God he's all right. The bullet went in and out, had an exit wound. But come on. Come on. And this is to AJ Brown. You're talking about staying in your room because you can't walk down the street with your phone. Whereas everywhere you have to be careful. But this is happening in California to a 49ers football player on American soil. Like, come on, there's no comparison. That's legit throwing stones in a glass house. This is a 49ers rookie. Dude is 23 years old. And he got shot Saturday in America.
Yep.
But we're gonna keep telling people don't travel, don't go here, don't go there because they're killing you there, they're gonna kidnap you there, blah blah blah, blah all this stuff.
That's the thing when you go to a store in any country in Latin America, you don't have to worry about a mass shooter or nothing like that. You don't have to worry about some crazy ass person. I mean, there's crime, but it's usually just one on one. It's not like in the States you have somebody that's not all there in the head and they decide to like off a bunch of people. I don't know.
Take
But
their
that's what
issues
people.
out on everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what Americans have to come to realize too, because that guy, people that are saying that about Brazil, like you should hear about what foreigners think about us. They're looking at our like what's going on with the mass shootings, and like the first thing's like what's going on in America, like why are so many people are doing this, like shooting up schools, malls, theaters, etc. So
Mm-hmm. The inflation, the cost of living, the quality of life. Nah, bro, I've met Brazilians here that like going to America. They're like, yeah, it was good to get out the way, but I wouldn't go back.
yep, yeah, man, I've seen the comments too, man. So like people will tell you like people are just kind of like it's hard to like make even just to go out with friends in America now. Like I've seen what some of the Brazilians have said. So yeah, so for sure.
Yeah, man, it's wild. But that was the news I wanted to um, share with you guys. Discuss, get your thoughts. This live went longer than I expect. This is like the first 2 hour live I've probably done in over a year. But it's been great. Ulysses, thanks for stopping by. Alan, thanks for stopping by. I really want to try to stream from Friday, but I was just at the stadium yesterday for a Corinthians game, and just internet over there is just trash. I don't know if it's because of the area or because there's so many people there and like not enough cell towers. But internet over there is scarce. Like when I try to like upload stories to Instagram or WhatsApp, it don't work out.
Yeah,
But
I feel you, man. So, cool question. Does that mean you'll never come back to like to live in DR, or you're just Brazil's number one for you now?
no, even if I wanted to leave Brazil one day, I would not go back to DR. There's nothing for me there. Really. Yo, besides Jorge, bro, like there's no reason. Even my friend Nikki, bro, she's leaving. Like, there's no reason for me to be in DR. Just Jorge or visiting Alan's clinic. I don't see myself living there anymore.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Things have changed, bro. So yeah.
I was telling you, man, you was all optimistic, like, hey, it's not that bad.
I
It's
thought
not.
it for a long time, bro, because I used to live in Santiago too. Like, but this was like 5 years ago when I used to live here, and it's just like, wow, things have definitely changed. Like, ugh. I mean, I got like quick story. I got into it with some guy right now, like walking down. I was on the phone, and the guy's like, hey. He's like, hey, I'm deported. I don't want no money, but can you give me a plate? And I was like, nah, if I don't got no money, I just finished working out, dude. I just got keys on my cell phone. And I give me this ugly look, and I'm like, dude, fuck that, man. But yeah, look,
Uh,
yeah, things have changed, bro.
it's a weird sense of entitlement that happens there, bro.
Yeah, he's just like, but it was rude because you're on the phone and this dude's like yelling across the street, like, hey, and so it's looking like, what is this guy yelling at me? So it's like, come over here, and I was like, oh man, I knew he wanted or something. It's like, what does he want? Shit, so yeah,
Nah,
entitlement, bro, is definitely for sure,
nah.
bro.
I was in Santiago last month, bro. The vibe was just different, bro. It was like,
Nah,
nah,
it's
I
not the
could.
same, bro. Like when I first got here, 2018, it's definitely not the same, bro. Like it's like, even when I meet new people, I'm just like, man, you see the entitlement like right away, or just not the respect of time and just like I don't know, entitlement, the respect of time is like, yeah.
Nah, it's wild, bro. I don't see myself living there anymore. And even for the Dominican Republic, there was a lot of fear mongering coming from the states, like like with the resort stuff and with
Yeah, I
all the
remember. I
stuff.
remember J Rod doing the videos on that. J Rod, yeah.
Huh?
I remember. You know who J Rod is? J Rod was the one that was doing the videos on YouTube about the resorts. I remember that. Yeah.
Hmm.
But I remember like one of the videos he did. Like somebody was saying, I think one girl was like assaulted, like an older lady. But then like I was looking at the comments and some of the Dominicans were saying that she was having like she had like an affair with one of the guys that was working at the resort or something like that, and the husband caught her, so he beat her up, some shit like that. I don't know, just a bunch of bullshit that was going on during those days.
Yeah,
But I don't
bro.
remember.
It's just one, bro. I could literally go on the internet and write a comment, right, making up complete bullshit, and it will just catch fire, and people will take it and run with it and don't do their research and just start the stampede. Like when Josh Jacobs was misinformed about, oh yeah, you can't wear green because of the gangs, bro. This ain't Cali. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Talking
It's
about
funny because the gangs in Brazil don't even wear colors, bro. When I went to the favelas and I was around them and shit, like I never saw anybody wear. They wear like regular clothes, dude. No colors and shit, dude.
what is that colors, bro? That color shit is only a state thing, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
If you want to talk about colors, bro, it's about the football community, like rivalry, like straight up rivalry. If you would say, yo, they take football super serious down here, that is not, I would agree with you, 1,000%. But
Oh yeah,
just,
bro.
bro,
Football.
I think the players legit think they're just hopping on a plane and just coming to play in an open field with like huts for houses, eating food off of paper plates and leaves, bro.
I know there was an NFL player that really likes to go to Brazil a lot. I forget. He used to be a cornerback for the Kansas City Chiefs. He used to be really good. I think his name is Marcus Peterson. Marcus Peters or something like that. He was a DB. He goes to Brazil. Like I look at his IG, and he's always in Brazil like every year. He promotes it a lot. Like so, it's
I,
not
I,
everybody.
I don't know if it was this year or last year, but Cam Jordan was here for Carnival.
Cam Jordan.
The DN on the Saints.
All right, yeah, I know who he is. Yes.
He was here for Carnival. I'm telling you, man. They'll see. I know they won't be going around a lot. I actually have a friend that's gonna be present at their camp Wednesday, and I told him like, yo, tell them Brazil ain't all that scary, and then if they wanna, go out, hit the town, something to hit me up. I'll take them out. I'll show them around. It's whatever, but I'm just, that's one thing I'm trying to do out here. That's my calling out here. I'm just trying to like help the sport grow, help bring more players' attention. So, like Jalen came, Justin came, Kyle Santos, the kick on the bear. He always comes and does like kicking clinics here. I just want to like open up the country to the right people because that brings more opportunities. The NFL is here,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
NFL is
That's what I was
leaving
gonna.
with millions of dollars.
I was gonna tell you about that. I saw you earlier, like you were saying, like you don't like talk about certain places. You don't want like certain people. I'm the same way. Like there's some places that I've gone to that I just don't promote it on my channel. I'm just like, I'm like, I'm good. I really don't want those type of people going to this city. Like,
Exactly. Like when I see online, like some people talking about like cities or where to visit in Brazil, put notes up. I like cringe, bro. I'm like, bro, just stop, just shut up. Like, don't say anything. Damn, bro.
yeah,
It's like American travelers would go far and wide to ruin a good thing.
I seen it, bro. I seen the fuck behavior when I was in Rio. Like, I just saw one dude act like a fool, and I was like, bro, this is exactly what I'm associating something with Americans when especially in Brazil. And I said, dude, I was always around locals. I hardly was around like a foreigners, locals, and that's it, man. So yeah, man, that's just stay away from
That's
that shit.
why.
But anyways, I'm gonna hop off, dude. Thanks for having me on your show, bro, and then let me know when you have another live, dude.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Thanks for stopping by.
Take care, bro.
Ulysses, everybody, make sure you guys go check out his YouTube channel. Well, yeah, man. So that was it. I wanted to come on the show and share what was on my mind, what was bothering me, and to just clear up any doubt. As you guys could see, we had one guy in here completely coming to spout nonsense. You give him the proof, and then all of a sudden it's that. I forgot how much YouTube has a lot of idiots. I forget, but I appreciate you guys for coming through, sticking through the stream. Whoever came in, came out. As long as you like the video, give it a thumbs up. That's it. Ricky, I appreciate you showing up. Joao, Allen, Brooklyn Tall, everybody appreciate you guys. Turn your notification bells up. What I do is I do a lot of shorts. I try to do a lot of shorts, upload the shorts because it gets out faster to you guys. I don't have to sit down, edit. I get like 15 seconds in, maybe more, depending what it is. And I just send it to you right there. So just, this week, expect a lot of shorts. And we going to be good. We going to be good. Happy Labor Day, y'all. I wish y'all a great week. They were saying here in Brazil, Força, fica animada. Be great, be happy. Take advantage of your life, man. Take advantage of your life. Life is short. It can be great. It could be cruel. Just make sure every day you're going about it how you would want to. Because you just never know. Start working on your quality of life, even before the year ends. Don't even make that a New Year's resolution. Start working on your quality of life. Start living better for yourself. And then you'll begin to see how things will change around you. I ain't bullshitting, man. I've gone through it myself. Like Alan said, I've been that guy looking out the window, blank stare until you just got to open up the window and fly out. You'll lose altitude a little, but then you'll get your wings. You'll be all right. Well, till next time, this has been Chopper TV. See ya.